Queen Camilla joined the royal for a Christmas Day service at Sandringham. Queen Camilla chose a court dress which has essentially become a staple of her royal wardrobe in recent years. Feather adorned the collar, shoulder blade, sleeve, cuff, and bodice of the ideal winter coat. Her fascinator, which was the same color as her coat dress, was a true showstopper. This also had a massive feather crown. Camilla wore her favorite clip-on pearl drop earring, which she paired with her signature flick-out hairstyle. The Queen Consort wore a blue accessories including a stylish candle bag. Camilla's stunning Van Cleef Arpels vintage Alhambra bracelet in a blue peacock from her beneath her coat. Faithful to the very first Alhambra jewels created in 1968, the vintage Alhambra created by Van Cleef and Arpels, distinguished by their unique timeless elegance according to the official website. These lucky symbols are inspired by the clover leaf and adorned with a border of golden beads. Camilla is rarely seen without a trendy piece of jewelry these days. To keep warm, she wore a fashionable silver brooch and a pair of black leather gloves. Queen Consort Camilla was last seen at Sandringham for Christmas in 2019. She wore a head-to-toe purple to the Church of Saint Mary Magdalene. Now she wore a velvet coat dress, a style that has come to be associated with the royal family over the years. It has strong structural shoulders and appearance to be fastened with a small bows. She completed her winter look with a purple coat and sweat black knee-high boots. Her head was stunning and it completed her coat dress perfectly. It was covered in feather that were a slightly leather shade of purple. Camilla's jewelry, however, may have stolen the show 3 Christmases ago. She wore clip-on pearl drop earring, as the royal famously states she will never have her ear pierced. Queen Consort pinned onto her coat dress was Camilla's first standard necklace with a round diamond clasp. The coat jewelry carried as one of the absolute workhorse of Camilla's jewels collection. She also donned her diamond knot brooch. Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie have attended a numerous church services over the years. They dresses to the nines for the occasion. Princess Eugenie went for a more subdued look, donning a light tan coat. Princess Beatrice, on the other hand, was seen walking with her husband and stepson Christopher Woolf, dressed in a dark green coat. Princess Eugenie opted for a classic look by wearing a long tan trench coat. It was very similar to Sophie Wessex belted camel coat today. Eugenie's coat featured a fashionable front button, a tie belt, and a dove-tooth detailing. The royal frequently wear hat or fascinator to the church and other official functions. Princess Eugenie wore a large handbag that matched her coat. Princess Catherine frequently wears this as an accessory. She kept warm in a thick black tie and a heel black boot. And she accessories with a chunky gold hood. Princess Beatrice wore a deep green coat as she walked to church with her husband Edoardo Mapelli Mossi. The long coat also had a thick belt in the middle, which highlighted her slim frame. Its appearance to be a striped river coat in a forest green, which Beatrice wore previously in 2020 with the Statement Fairy Cup. She was dressed in a black glove and held a small black bag in her hand. She, like Eugene, wore her hair done and accessories with a headpiece. Beatrice wore a fascinator that matched her coat. It was adorned with a large flower and feathers. Sophie, Countess of Wessex and Prince Edward's eldest child, is Lady Louise Windsor. She is rarely seen out, but today she joined the royal family for Christmas church service. She was wearing a special jewel that was thought to be her mother's. She looked put together in a long tailored navy blue coat with a T at the waist. Lady Louise kept her coat on, but the neckline of her matching blue dress peeked through underneath. She, like many other royal women, wore a hat or headpiece to the church. The 19-year-old was dressed in a navy hat with a matching bow around it. Her curly blonde hair was pinned back and down her back. Lady Louise did not appear to be carrying a bag, in contrast to her mother, who wore a head-to-toe tonal ensemble. Her jewelry was clearly visible, including drop earring and a notable silver pendant. It was in the shape of a heart and was worn by the Queen's granddaughter on several occasions. This included a trip to Commonwealth Games earlier this year, where the neckline drew attention. The jewel is thought to have been given to Lady Louise's mother in 2014, when she would have been 11 years old. The necklace choice is poignant, not only because it had been worn for prominent royal occasion, but because it belonging to the Countess of Wessex.